it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
Powell kicks to Lowe. Tries from 16, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Payne kicks to Adams. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Westbrook against Lowry. To the paint, here's Biyombo.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Oklahoma City leading by 22, and stolen by Biyombo. Ross on the wing. He's covered by Collison. Powell kicks to Carroll. And another basket for Toronto.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Shot clock at 6. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Lowry against Westbrook. No good from Ross. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
And the Thunder making a change here. McGary's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 20. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Collison. The kick out to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Powell dishes to Biyombo. Pass to Carroll. Down low. Biyombo, no luck. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And that one's good. And that's now 25 points for Russell Westbrook.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now Payne. 1 second left. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Oklahoma City out in front, opening up a huge gap. And a
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thanks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 25 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 25 points and 2 steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Oklahoma City shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Durant, that's good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Toronto's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Lowry passes to Carroll. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Patterson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that great, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig, and Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
And Durant gets double teamed. And so here is Oklahoma City, just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Stolen by Westbrook. Adams outside. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. Hands it from downtown. Ibaka's got 7 points in the game.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Valanciunas dishes to Patterson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Westbrook against Lowry. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark. And it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
Westbrook against Lowry. And Westbrook, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Westbrook's got 27.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Toronto calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Patterson against Ibaka. Patterson passes to Lowry. Back to Patterson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Adams kicks to Durant. From the arc. And that one's good. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And that one's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Ibaka, Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And then Durant with the dunk.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Westbrook against Lowry. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Patterson's got 16 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Durant, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Since coming out of the break. Outside Lowry. Six to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Kept alive. Here's Patterson. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They retain possession. Outside DeRozan. Back to Valanciunas. And that one is hammered home.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Thunder have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Durant drawing the double team. Toronto with the ball. A difficult situation for Toronto.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Cantor checked in for Adams. And Toronto also making a switch. Joseph's checked in. Durant for 3. That's good. Durant's got 34.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Outside DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Carroll, no one around. Him, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Carroll's got 9 points in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 23, and he gets the bucket.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carroll's got 15 points.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And Durant gets double teamed. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Carroll's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks to Joseph. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Raptors in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Free throw good, Joseph. Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Joseph dishes to Carroll. Stolen by Collison. One-on-one here. Here's Durant, and he slams it one-handed.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot by Joseph, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Powell, the pass to Joseph. Carroll with a screen for Joseph. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Powell. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 5.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors. And he gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Powell. Here's Biyombo. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Now the dish to Joseph.